Okay, 20 years ago, I went home for the holidays and discovered my mother had been diagnosed with cancer. It was devastating. My mother was hit by a car earlier that year and received brain damage. Going through cancer treatment while still healing with a frankly incompetent partner was not going to work. I returned to university to basically pack it in and return home and care for her. My boyfriend at the time had not picked up any of my calls. Before cell phones were popular, so understandable. I thought it was weird, but he was working two jobs at the time. It was New Year's Eve by the time I got him on the phone, and he wanted me to go out with him and his friends. I told him I had some really bad news, and that I might have to move an hour away for the foreseeable future. I had not been sleeping and did not feel well enough to go. I wanted to tell him about my mom in person. He got mad. I told him my mother's diagnosis and that I really did not feel like partying. He said, and I quote, "Well, I want to go out and have my girlfriend with me." No, I'm sorry, no comfort, just the demand that I go out bar hopping with his friends. He had never acted like this. We had been dating for 8 months. I told him he should go find her. I hung up, deleted my email, unplugged, and packed my phone. I was gone 5 days later. The world turned. My mom got better. I returned to university roughly a year later. Finished my degree and got a job. But it is a small town, and I ended up working with his relative. Years had passed, and I moved my mom in with me. Everyone knew me as a devoted daughter and hard worker. His relative, great uncle, asked me if I had dated his brother's grandson, and I told him yes. He lamented I never joined the family and asked why. I tried to say we just grew apart, but he called my bluff. I told him my mother's diagnosis and the relationship did not survive me having to leave to care for her. He grunted. We never spoke about it again. I never was curious about what happened to my ex, and years passed. Then 3 days ago it reared its ugly head. I was at the checkout at the grocery store. Remember, this is a small town. Who is behind me? His mother. I did not even recognize her, but she was overly fake friendly at me.